double into a single suddenly. So she pushed her 2 beds together and she goes, oh, Mom, she goes, remember all the great stuff that you bought for my bed? She goes, I now need some help. She said, because she pushed those 2 beds together. I said, well, just put it in the middle for now, all the extra support. This is the ultimate way to completely change your bedding without having to change your mattress. If you have a mattress that's kind of lumpy and bumpy, that maybe isn't so smooth, maybe it's really hard because maybe you bought a firm mattress or maybe you bought an inexpensive mattress. We can actually add 6 inches. Do you see how big that is? 6 inches. Yes, that is 6 inches. 6 inches of extra loft and down and feather bed on the inside, all done with a gorgeous cotton cover to it. We're doing it at a special price of $89.95. I will tell you, I looked at this last night. The shipping and handling was $12.95, so the shipping and handling has also been reduced. An additional $4, so thank you to whoever did that for us this morning. Brand new design. Ellen Bunner, come on out and help us to understand why this makes such a difference in our bedding.
Oh, such a huge difference. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
Good to see you. You know, everybody's been exercising with you for an hour.
I feel good.
Feel good. Now let's talk about the most important thing other than what we eat and exercise. It's sleep. Your sleep is so important. And it's cold out there, so you want all the right tools to make your bed that perfect little haven. This has been, I've been here about over 14 years, and featherbeds are one of my favorite things that you can do for your bed because it's the ultimate in cushiness and comfort. And it's so simple. You just put it right on top of your mattress. You put your sheets over the top, and it is bliss when you climb into bed. This is the biggest featherbed that we offer.
I was gonna say, it's the largest one that I've ever seen, because I meant to ask you about this to say, ooh, is this a good idea for my daughter, for a dorm? Because here's the thing, she just went from a twin size to a king size.
Right. And what you could do is just
actually, she went to California King because it's twin XL, so it's actually California King.
Yeah, so you could just get a California King
It's the same price. She goes, well, can't I just go pick one up? I go, do me a favor, don't just go out and pick one up. I said, because I know how expensive these are to buy. Even at the $99.95, that is a huge value for us to offer.
It's half of what you would see at retail.
You could maybe find that on a full size. I don't know that you'd find a 6-inch for that, but you could maybe find it for that price. We're offering this today, 4 flex payments on a king size, on a California king size, on a queen size, which is what I think most people actually have. I think it's like 60% of most beds are actually a queen size. Doesn't matter the size. Here's the other thing. You don't have to lug this home from the stores.
No, it's just
because
right
this is a big old lofty little piece to be trudging out from the stores.
Oh my gosh. And you know, the difference in your bed, not only in the way that it feels, the way that it looks, but also the temperature regulation. I mean, we're talking about how chilly it is out. This is gonna insulate your body because when you climb into bed, you've got all those feathers, those creamy, clean little small feathers. We used smaller white feathers in this. So we also used a down-proof cotton cover. So do you notice when you get on this, you don't feel any feathers poking through, none of the quills. It's so important when you're shopping for a featherbed to look at the construction. We've done a couple key things. First of all, the gusset on the side. 6-inch gusset. When you add this fabrication to the side, instead of your featherbed being pinched in the construction that really constricts everything, it's almost like, and stay with me here, the thickness of a...
Oh my gosh.
Does that show you? You get the comparison?
Huge, like, fiber pillow,
That is the equivalent of pillows under your entire body. And think for a minute how much you spend for a feather pillow. You could easily spend $50 for one feather pillow. You've got pillows under your entire body with this, and notice the construction.
Think about those of you that sleep with pillows kind of all around you.
Yeah, you don't need to do that with this. Notice too, this big framed border that goes all the way around. So it gives you that support edge to edge comfort. You can sit comfortably, sleep to the edge of your bed. And then notice in the middle, do you see this grid of stitching? That's walls of fabric going all the way through your feather bed. So you have a pocket of feathers here, a pocket of feathers here. It's not drifting. Have you ever had a feather bed like that?
Oh,
where there was no core construction and it was like a snow drift of feathers?
I attempted to do a down one time underneath because it was insulating.
Like,
yeah. But And it was an old one before there was baffle box design.
Yes.
And the baffle box design means that there's like a little window that's made here and a little window that's here. So picture it's like that 6-inch fabric in between. So all of this is going to stay here. All of this is going to stay in this rectangular shaped design.
It's so important.
Right in there. So each one of those
And you know, I'm glad
quadrants.
you said down bed because, you know, a lot of times we love our down, but you know, down is
Down's
good
great on top of you,
over
I
your
say.
body, not under your body. There's a little down cluster
light.
there on the feather. You can see it doesn't have a quill. The feather's quill is what gives you the springiness and the support, but it's really important when you're dealing with feathers, first of all, that they're super clean. This is squeaky clean feathers inside, so that's how you can see that loft, but also the cover is key. We did a thick, down-proof, feather-proof cotton cover on the top. It's double stitched all the way around, so all of your feathers are gonna stay inside, and when you climb into bed, you're not gonna feel pokes and, you know, loose feathers everywhere. So it really is. This is a great buy, and this is one of my favorite items that we do flex pay on, because honestly, to get this home for a little over $20 and be able to sleep on it within a week, I mean, you won't need, I always say with Featherbed, you don't need a month. You don't need 30 days. You'll know in a day, in a night.
No doubt.
One night on this, you'll know right away.
And that's what I told my daughter. I said, I'm gonna meet with Ellen today. I said, I'll talk with her and we'll find out and get the right thing and then ship it out to you. So if you do have a student who's off at college, those beds are not great. I will tell you that. I tried to sleep on one time. Yeah, one night I was like, that's enough for me. They're kind of rock hard. If you've been recommended by your doctor to have a firm mattress. That was one of the things that happened to me. My doctor recommended a firm mattress, like ultra firm. I'm like, seriously, I may as well just sleep on the floor at this point,
Well, this is
right?
like the ultimate pillow
But you
top on
still
that.
get that, but you can have this underneath you. And what he said is, I just need that support under my body. So this gives you the support under your body. How about for those of you who have, my parents have started kind of, is it RVing or whatever? You know, so they actually, you know, they're driving around the country and so they have an RV.
I bet that bed's not very...
I looked at the bed, my mom goes, here, look, and she pulls out all the accent pillows from under my dad's side. Well, my dad's a big guy. I mean, my dad's 6'3", my mom's like 5'3". So, I mean, his side is all and kind of indented. But she goes, do you know what a new mattress for one of these
I can
actually
only
costs?
imagine.
This is the solution.
It smooths it out.
Smooths it out, evens it out. You don't have to shove the little pillows underneath there when you make the bed.
It's like sleeping under, over a whole bed full of pillows. And
those
you know
wall
what?
beds.
I will tell you too, the first time I ever slept on a feather bed, I was on a buying trip in New York. And I got into the bed and immediately it was so different from anything I'd ever experienced. I started digging around. It was a feather bed. I've always, ever since then, slept with a feather bed. That's why I can tell you this is an amazing value because 6 inches this is the maximum we ever do in terms of height. 6 inches. It's the largest. So if you're price comparing, make sure you're comparing apples to apples. You might find a 2-inch feather bed, maybe in a twin or full at this price, but to find a 6-inch anywhere under $100 is amazing. The fact that you've got that 30 days to test it out and try it out. I will tell you what I noticed is that initial when you first climb into bed, how it just surrounds your entire body. I mean, I think of a bed and breakfast. To me, that's like the ultimate comfort bed. That's what these remind me of. If you've ever traveled to Europe, Europeans use feather beds on all their beds.
The very first feather bed, that's how I knew about putting like a down comforter underneath because my parents brought one back from Europe when I was a kid. And I remember thinking, I want to go snuggle in there.
Yeah.
You can make every bed in the house the greatest bed. And I mean that sincerely. So if you want the twin size, we almost never, ever have the twin size available for you.
It's true, and I did that for my kids' beds.
There are only 100 of these left in the twin size. So yeah, if you've got one of those little like bunk beds and they have those like little bunky board
or even if you have a day bed, maybe you have a day bed and you know what the other thing is, this improves your bed in so many ways. I mean, the comfort. Yeah, you could put this on the floor. If you have. If you have a, 6
inches.
Yeah, I know Callie was saying she had all these, her son's friends sleeping over.
I had 38 kids sleep over one night. 38.
Throw this on the floor. It is really
it happened.
big. I mean, this would
have been the best.
It would have.
And they were kids and they seemed to be fine with it. But
yeah, and you know what's funny too is as much as this will improve the comfort, your bed is gonna look like $1 million. I tell you, every bed on set, do you know what is on every bed? Feather beds. They're on, if you look in those magazines and you see those beds that are just so cushy and cozy, they have feather beds on them. These are what they put in the bed and breakfast. These are what you find in those 5-star hotels. You find feather beds. They've been used for years. It's not only the comfort, it's not only the look, but you know what else? The temperature regulation. Right now it's cold. You will notice such a big difference in the insulating factor of this underneath your body. In the summertime.
I was going to say, so now we're thinking, okay, it's cold, but how about for those of us who are more of a hot sleeper?
I think this is great because what you get is you get all natural fibers. You've got that cotton top, you have feathers underneath you. The airflow moves underneath and around your body. If you have a memory foam mattress, maybe it's a little warm, put this on top.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Gives you like the comfort, the support, and then that coziness right on top. And there's really no maintenance to these. It is a spot clean only. When you change your sheets, you just want to fluff it out a little bit.
You can probably put it in the dryer and just kind of fluff it up.
Exactly.
That's what I do with mine.
I would air mine out. I'd put it outside and just lay it out and let the air move through it maybe twice a year. I mean, it's really low maintenance. It's one of those great investments that you will cherish your time in bed even more than we already do, right?
Well, and that's the biggest key for us. This is that time of year where we need more sleep. Most of us didn't get enough sleep during the holidays. We were going too far. We were doing too many things. You know, maybe we were making some wrong choices here and there. This will give you back the good night's sleep. Have you ever crawled into that bed and just been like, I'm here, and then you can't fall asleep? Right. You're too hot or whatever. This actually helps self-regulate the temperature.
It does.
But it wraps around you. It's actually like getting a hug. It's like having like that little gentle hug. I mean, they sell pillows for more than this that are meant to kind of feel like they're just sort of surrounding you.
This is the height of a pillow for your entire mattress. And speaking of pillows, I wanted you to see these. This is a 4-pack that we've reduced to $24.95.
Oh, get out.
Our snowflake pillows. So, you know, new year, new pillows. Every couple years you should change them out. So I want you to check these out as well because it's a great...
That is such a deal.
Isn't it?
Because my daughter's comforter set came with, she goes, I'm not changing my pillows because she loves the pillows she has. And I said, but you need to put something in the shams.
Yes.
I said, you know, king size shams. They were like 20 bucks a piece for a pillow.
Oh, I know.
You're getting a 4-pack for $24.95.
Oh, good. There's the item at the bottom.
I'm sorry, how many now? Okay. Okay, fewer than 100 also in the California King. Fewer than 100 also available for you in the twin sizes.
Look at me,
those are actually the 2 best deals. And the twin, because the twin beds are usually some of the ickiest beds around. I'm sure your kids probably actually have a very nice twin bed because you've been in this industry for a long time.
Yeah, but you know what I did a few years ago?
To kings and
I added
beds
feather beds to their beds because, you know, when I'm passionate about these. I know Shannon and I, we have so much fun whenever we sell a feather bed because she is too. And, you know, these are something that makes such a huge difference. We don't have them all the time.
Right.
We've got them right now because, you know, cold weather, we want you to get insulated, we want you to be comfortable, we want you to get great sleep. Don't miss, when you have a buy like this, and then the shipping, saving on the shipping, the flex to get it home.
And the shipping just changed last night. There are only 70 left in the twin size bed. And Ellen mentioned that, she goes, you're passionate about this. Same thing here. I had to sleep in my daughter's bed one night because she was sick. It was when she was little. Yeah, I realized what a good mattress really is at that point. I couldn't believe how uncomfortable her bed was. And I said to my husband, I go, okay, seriously? I don't know how she sleeps one night in there ever. Because they're just like, maybe because she's a kid, but I instantly went and I put a feather bed onto her bed the next day.
Well, and I think
a week
about
later
the guest
after I ordered it.
Yeah, and if you had guests over the holidays and you could tell when they got up in the morning that they didn't sleep very well, this will make your guest bed the best.
Because that's where that other mattress goes.
It's where we put our old mattress, right? Make every bed the best it can be. It's a great value, great bargain today.
We hope you are getting yours today. It is the largest feather bed that we have ever offered here on HSN. It's brand new. It's 445022. If you get it today, 4 flex payments. That was as of last night. That has changed. The shipping and handling is $4 less as well. It really is the ultimate way to shop with us. So,
definitely.
Ellen, thank you very much.
Thanks,
You're back
Kathy.
with us at what time today?
At 1, I
1
think.
o'clock?
I think 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. So continue dialing in. I also invite you, if there's something specific that you're